I'm Paul Ringgold. I'm the Vice President for Land Stewardship at Peninsula Open Space Trust. And I was asked to talk today about the role of nonprofits in land conservation, particularly in our area, the San Francisco Peninsula and the Santa Cruz Mountains. So just a little background, POST is a nonprofit. We've been around since 1977. Our mission is to protect and care for open space, farms, and parkland in and around Silicon Valley. And in our history, we have accomplished, at least we're moving towards the accomplishment of that target. To date, we've protected over 70,000 acres of land on the San Francisco Peninsula and in the Santa Cruz Mountain Range. And I passed around this map to begin with. This just shows you the extent of our work. By way of reference, the work that we do is primarily through two mechanisms. We buy land from willing sellers, and we work to transfer that land into public ownership, permanently protected. We also will take title in conservation easements, and we hold conservation easements on lands throughout our area as well that protect conservation values. The primary objective of the easement is to prevent development, but we also include a number of other protection layers in those easements to assure and afford permanent protection to those features. At present, you'll notice that most of the extent of our work is layered over existing open space, and that's really to demonstrate the success we've had in facilitating transfer of land from privately owned, unprotected ownership into public ownership. And then in addition to that 70,000, or as a part of that 70,000 acres we protected to date, we currently hold fee in close to 20,000 acres that we manage ourselves until we have identified a takeout opportunity to transfer that land into public ownership or to a private buyer subject to a conservation easement that we hold back. And then in addition to that, we permanently hold interests in, at this point, we're, I think, a little over 12,000 acres of conservation easements. So today, what I wanted to focus on, although the focus of our work is across a variety of spectrums, including natural resources protection, protection of farmland and working landscapes, but certainly also recreation. And I wanted to focus today, since we are hiking right through one of the corridors, we've done a lot of our work on the work that we've done in this regard. And so here I want to have people loaded down with paper, so I'll just use this to describe where we are. This is the Skyline Boulevard, where we started up at Peninsula Creek Redwoods, where we had lunch. And we've been hiking down through Peninsula Creek Redwoods, and we're now here we're approaching the bottom end of Peninsula Creek. When POST started working in this area, we realized. Boo! I thought you had saw a mountain lion.
Just for the evening.
But until fairly recently, from this open space preserve, which we certainly did play some role in protecting and acquiring land and adding to this reserve, there was a huge amount of privately owned, unprotected land between where we are now and the coast. And as we walk down the road from here to the coast, everything on the left up to the top of the ridge, that's Lobito